So retirement planning and financial planning is a process. You really ought to be meeting with your advisor at least once a year, if not more frequently, especially as you get into what we call, a retirement red zone, if you will. When you're 3 to 5 years away from when you think you're going to stop having earned income, you should be reviewing your asset allocation on a regular basis, regardless of what's happening in the world. Whether the Dow Jones is up 20% or down 20% or anywhere in between, you should be reviewing that asset allocation, looking at what your spending needs are going to be, and how much money you should be putting into more safe, conservative, stable investments, and how much money should be exposed to risk in the stock market. The reality is that most people are going to need growth assets throughout their retirement. So you're going to still have some money exposed to volatility. It'll still be exposed to risk. But that's a good thing because you need to keep pace with inflation over time. You need your purchasing power to stay solid so that you can afford to buy goods and services 10, 20, 30 years down the road. At the same time, you need to have money that is safe and stable and conservative, so that you don't have to worry about where your money's going to come from in retirement when, you wake up and you're in a year like 2022 when everything's down and you're like, oh boy, do I need to go back to work? Do I need to dramatically scale back my lifestyle? In most instances, the answer is no if your planning was done properly and your asset allocation makes sense for your spending needs over the next 3 to 5 years. That way you can allow markets to recover and you don't have to sell stocks when they're down 20 or 30%.